Chris Webber is in some great and, yes, expensive company. Webber, Shaq, and KG, the only players since the 98-99 season to be averaging 20 points, 10 boards, and 3 assists. Chris Webber picking a terrific time to have a career year. Rick Bucher spent some time with C-Webb preparing an article for ESPN, the magazine. Now, Chris is in the final year of his Kings contract, so I would think, Rick, that it is a good time to be Chris Webber.
I don't think there's any question about that, Pam. And he is going to test those free agent waters. As good a season as he's had with the Kings, he said to me at one point in our conversations, imagine if I was having this kind of year in New York. How big would I be perceived? How great a player would I be perceived? So it certainly tantalizes him that he could play someplace else. And the big question facing him is that this is the first time in his career that he's been able to decide where he wants to play, and he's going to take a long, hard look at that. Adding to the pressure is the fact that he wants this to be, hopefully, the last place that he plays. He wants to sign a long-term contract. He's not looking to do a Tim Duncan where he signs for a couple of years in Sacramento and then sees which direction the team's going and then makes another decision. He wants to finally settle down and find a, based on everything that's happened there, and there may be the bright lights in the big cities that attract him, but Sacramento has been awfully good to him since he got there.
And Chris Webber has said, Rick, that he'd like to play on a contending team, and that's going to be one of the factors in his decision. He probably couldn't get with a better contender than right where he is in Sacramento, and the Maloofs are certainly willing to pay him whatever it would take to keep him there. Webber's having an MVP quality season. 27 points, just under 12 rebounds a game, and I was very impressed the way he dominated Rasheed Wallace, an excellent defender, in their recent win at Portland. But this is not a one-man team either. Rick Adelman has great harmony on this team and gets contributions from everybody who plays. And two of the guys are from the European League. Peja Stojakovic is putting up big numbers at the small forward, an excellent perimeter shooter, shooting 47% from the field, even though most of his shots come from the edges. And Hedo Turkoglu is getting another good look. A rookie player, has surprising poise, angular, 6'8", 220, quick hands, quick feet, a pretty good defender, and he's also very poised down the stretch and will make some big hoops for them. Pam, this is a very impressive team that's not going to go away.
And I'm glad you said those names and not me. You're right. The Kings certainly are a great team on the rise.